I gotta go cut the dadgum yard. I only got about 6 hours sleep. Well, because when I watched that damn residency in Las Vegas, someone jumped in, they got some voices in my head talking about writing songs, right? I was like, I don't want to fucking write songs. I want to live the Lord's Prayer. We're living the Lord's Prayer. If I want to write a fucking song, I'll write a fucking song and I'll share the fucking song with you. But if you ain't living the Lord's Prayer, why the fuck would I want to sing to you, right? What the fuck is wrong with you, Can't you think about anything special rather than yourself? Can't you think about anything worth thinking about rather than yourself? Can't you be somebody worth being with? Or just, can you spend all your time just thinking about yourself, right? And I'm just sitting there, so I went to bed and I was trying to think that night, and I had this thing about sitting there, about if it's got a swing to it and it's got I forgot what it was, but I had this song in my head to like an Ella Fitzgerald type swing to it. If it got a swing to it, you want to move to it and you want to groove to it, then I want to sing about it. I want to dance about it. I want to shout about it. If you don't want to sing to it, if you don't want to move to it, if you don't, it's just going, right? I'm like, I got to go to bed. I'm tired, right? So I woke up this morning and I was tired and I wanted to roll over and go back to sleep. And I watched Roger Miller last night, right? And Roger Miller is one of my favorite composers, one of my favorites. My dad's too, I didn't know they, tortured and ripped River in the Rain out of him. Didn't know he spent a year and a half getting write the song. Want to keep making a lot of money to make sure you're comfortable and pay your bills, take care of your wife and kids, write the song. Okay. If you want us to get the Edmund Fitzgerald rolling and get all the metal for building industry and killing people and murdering people, write the goddamn song. Load all them useless motherfuckers whose life ain't worth nothing because we'll just train 29 more to get in that boat and get in there. And I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's possibly weather killer, terrible enough to kill everyone within sight. Write the daggum song. Okay, I need to put up the Sears Tower, the Eiffel Tower, and all the rest of those towers that stare over you and tell you I need the money to live. Write the dadgum song. Get it done now because I own the company and I own the rights, and write the dadgum fucking song. Right? Come on now. I don't give a fuck if every country singer from here to Tijuana and back takes these lyrics, starts working with it, and writes all the dadgum songs, and then makes more money than Davy fucking Crockett and writes every last motherfucking song. I don't give a shit. Okay? Take it, hip-hop it, hillbilly twang it, or swing it. I don't give a fuck. Write the fucking song. Make the money. Make your way. Make it every day. Be happy. Be lucky. But don't live the Lord's Prayer in any shape or way because you don't give a fuck about kids. All you think about is you, right? I'm tired, god damn it. But I did write down some songs. Now I have to try to read them. If you can't sing about it when you think about it, you don't need to think about it much. Seems everybody thinks they can tell you how to think about it and sing about it and such, okay? And then I said, okay, damn it, I'm tired, I gotta go to bed. That's the start of a song right there. That's the start of a song right there. Because I like freedom, and freedom is living the Lord's Prayer. And I'm not living the Lord's Prayer. Y'all kind of piss me off, as you can tell by the way I spell. It's hard for me to read it. Okay. If anybody needs the time to rest and the time to sleep, it's me. If anybody needs the right to speak and a place to be, gosh dang, it's hard to read. If anybody needs a right to speak and a place to be, it's me. Don't tell me how to speak and where to go and how to rest. You see, because if anybody has a right to rest and a right to sleep in peace, it's me. So, I think it says so. So, I want to go. Okay, so I think it's so something, I can't remember. I wrote it down. I have trouble reading my own writing. So I went to go to, it's like, so I want to go, I think, I don't know. So went to go, and please remember, if anybody has a right to rest and a right to sleep, it's me. But that one's going too, and that's a work in progress, but I'll get that one done. I'm not too worried about it. I'll know the guy spit out some more lyrics to it. But it's very much Roger Miller, because I like Roger Miller. Okay, yes, I love you. Of course I love you. So please just let me be. Yes, I love you. You should know I love you. So why don't you set me free? When you try and own what loves you and control what loves you, you might as well choke it and kill it like a disease. So please know how much I love you and how much I love you and how much I need you. And please just let me be. Okay, so that one's another one that's in progress, but that one's not going to be too hard to keep going on. That's not too bad, but that's as far as I got. Okay, you nagging naggers. So please stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I can't ask you enough. Okay, so I'm tired. Freaking, what was her name again? Madeline Kahn and Blazing Saddles. Because I'm tired. So, please don't nag me. Write a song. Oh, I like Roger Miller. It wasn't really that hard when I woke up this morning and was being nagged, and then I just went, okay. Oh, I think somebody could put that to a country tune, do it to it, and if not, I could always just jump inside a Barbra Streisand's mind. Well, I don't know if Barbra Streisand has a country mind enough to write down music and lyrics of that, but she might be able to write the music and the melody to the swing. If you can't swing to it, sing to it. But I don't know if she'd appreciate the cuss words in it too. She could take them out and put something else that has a melody and rhyme to it. You never know. I'm tired, you sorry-ass little motherfuckers, Oh, this is the one that Dad watched. When they were in the safe at the bank, and they had the thing yeah. Okay, I remember this one. It's the Lone Ranger. Oh, shit, I'm tired. But that's not the operative question. The operative question is, why aren't the hell y'all motherfuckers tired? I'm just kidding. Why does it give them energy? Survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, recover. We ought to turn that into a song. Okay. I think we ought to. Yeah, you're right. We ought to turn that into a song. Survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, recover. All right. Whenever you think you can do that, why don't you discover? You do something better than just survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, and recover. I don't know why you don't ever discover why you can't do anything better than survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, and recover. What the hell's wrong with you? Why don't you love? I don't know. Maybe I can tell you so, but I just shut up and let go. I'm tired as hell. But writing songs ain't really that important if you're not living a truthful life. If you're not living a truthful life, you're not capable of faithful love, and you're not capable of being faithfully loved. Okay. So you have to live a truthful life. It's the most important thing that you can do for yourself and for others. Okay, is to live a truthful life. And a truthful life has to have a truthful life, you have to understand the truth of your creation. Okay? And obey the natural laws of the truth of your creation to sustain the truth of your creation. And keeping worship is faithfully loving one another through obeying the natural laws provided for us to be able to do so. Right? And so, you could write songs about that too. You can write songs about that too. Right? But don't ask for money. And don't ask for my time. And don't take away my precious sleep. And don't take away my rest. Because you're taking away my capacity to love and be loved. And don't you know how selfish that is? It's like, if you fall in love again, girl, take a tip from me. If you don't like the peaches, just walk on by the tree. All right, good tune, right? There's one of his I particularly like, and that's, I've been a long time leaving, but I'll be a long time gone. Hello, highway, the wind comes by and whips his legs on my big lights, goes whip, 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 whip. I've been a fool, forgiving you each time you did me wrong. I'll be a long time leaving, but I'll be a long time gone. Anybody else like that song? I did not know that the last word in Lonesome was me until he told me. The last word in Lonesome is me. My heart is as lonely as a heart can be lonely. The last word in Lonesome is me. Yeah, that's a good tune, right? Like, that's a damn good tune. Yeah, because you don't think about that till he explained it to you. Boy, he must have been really lonesome. Like, yeah, I wrote this down in Boise, Idaho. It was funny. Yeah, I've been to Boise. I've been through Boise. Yeah, more than a couple of times because we moved from New Mexico to Washington and back a couple of times. We went up to Pasco and then came back down to Tucson, and then we went from Tucson up to Colville. So I've been to Boise. I've been through Boise more than a couple of times. Yeah. Salt Lake, Provo, Gene Fulmer's, yeah, Fistful of Pancakes. Put that into a song too. Been to Gene Fulmer's, had a fistful of pancakes. Saw pictures of Sugar Ray beating up Gene Fulmer, but he didn't care. He was happy to sell you a pancake right there. He needed to pay his bills because you guys all was still living in hell. So what can it do? And what's that smell? I smell. You think that's you think that's Leonard Skinner, or you think it's poison ivy? I'm taking creative license. Dun-it, dun-it. Dun-it, dun-it. These people, write a song. You write a song. Leave me alone. Stand up and live the Lord's Prayer. Then you can sing a song all you want. You don't have to worry about anybody saying, hey, that's my lyrics, that's my music. Hey, you owe me money. Hey, sod the fuck right off directly, right? Don't hit me in the face with a brick. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Kansas City Star, that's what I are. What do you ought to see my car. Got rhinestones on the spokes, right? I had credit down at the grocery store and my barber tells me jokes. Oh, I'm the number one attraction in every supermarket parking lot. The king of Kansas City, no thanks Omaha, thanks a lot. Oh boy, but I've had to share that with Dad. I saved it on my watch later list. It was at the very end of it, so I took all the rest of the stuff off my watch later list. Because I'm, talking a lot, ain't important to me. Listening right and talking right so we don't have to talk so much. That's more important to me, Me, I like rest, and I like to listen. I like to breathe, and when I like to think, it's when I'm thinking about good things. Like her touch, her voice, her softness, her kindness, Don't you know I had a dream last night, and you were here with me, lying by my side so soft and warm, That reminds me of my, mostly of Amy, Because because she spent a lot more time sleeping next to me than anybody else I ever got to sleep next to, except for Pat. And he always slept sideways and had big feet and almost pushed me off the bed. So I kind of preferred sleeping next to Amy because I could spoon her. And then if I got a little riled up, when I was in bed and we were in bed together, she took care of it. And that was pretty nice to me. So why Amy? I don't know. Why not Amy? I'll write a song called Why Not Amy? That's a good one. That is a good one. Why not Amy? Why not? You get Malaki Batma, you get kangaroo, you get Cluties, you get cantaloupe parties, you get cakes of crumb, and you get crumbs of cake. Why not Amy? Why not Amy? Why not Amy? Right? You could sing about the things you get by, trying to love Amy all night and all day. If you sang about the right things that all the people that know her and are about her and have something to do about her that you could say. She said, that the worst day ever was the 14th of April that she was born on that day. But I said, how the hell do you get Malaki, Cluties, and crummy cakes and cantaloupe parties and kangaroo? I say, if there's no person born on April 14th that day. Why not Amy? Okay. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Well, let's stop pointing bombs at each other for money because we're insane. Why not Amy? Do I need to keep on trying to explain? Do you understand? Okay. Is anybody writing this down? I'm just kidding around. We're recording it, Earl. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. You don't need to put a pencil to paper. You can sit here and just start talking to people that ask you, hey, write a song. Hey, do it your own damn self. Okay, there's another idea for a song. Hey, write a song. Do it your own damn self. Right? If you think you need the money, if you think, sir, you're so doggone creative, then you write the down song yourself. Okay? Otherwise, just put me on a shelf and turn me into Barbara Fairchild's favorite teddy bear, right? There you go. Sawdust smile, right? Nobody can sue you. It's public domain. Okay. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And you're not really imitating. You're expressing because of something you heard. A spoken word set to music and melody. It's not hard, you see. Anybody can do it. Okay? If inspired in the right way and inspired by the right things. Right? So don't feel so doggone talented, so feel so doggone special. Okay? Did what you think, do, and say, and express in every which way but loose. Free you from the duck, goose in your head that's right said Fred that's too sexy for your shirt to rehearse your verse that keeps paying the bills and accepting the bills as reality. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. Music is supposed to inspire. How come we keep trying to get higher and higher and our love become a funeral pyre? Right? What about balance, harmony, and understanding? Okay? Do you understand? Where's the humility of your verse? Where's the humble love? Where's the faithful kindness? The hell's wrong with you? Okay. Come on, there's lots of ideas for songs. Okay. You won't sing about them and you won't share them and you won't write them down because they won't make you famous. You won't get money and everybody won't come around for miles around in their cars to hear you play the Tennessee flat top box while you hum a verse, right? You suckers still have to rehearse. It makes me violent, man. There's lots of dumb companies, have no idea, have lots of money and no idea what's whack and what's dope, but check what the guru wrote, right? Oh, yeah, I like me some Keith, yeah. In his monotone style. Both slow and fast. Yeah, no, he, Earl. No, he, I like him. It's just slow and fast, yeah, no. Which one? My microphone? Skills, yeah. It's monotone, but it's slow, it's fast, and it's Virgo Upper Braddocks, and, it's like Mike Tyson said, it's ludicrous. Like Nestle's quick with the... remember what comedian was doing that. It was funny though, but it was probably Wayne's, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, um, uh, old Mike Tyson. Don't you long for the world where he doesn't have to fight like hell for what he needs? Then he becomes lots kinder, trying to appreciate and woo and take care of what he wants, so he can continue his life by fulfilling his needs and trying to fulfill her needs and their needs. Why not Mike? Why not Amy? Right? Where do you think you wager? Except the best wager of all, the fool's wager, right? The wager of the triangle of Pascal. Do that. Write a song about it. Don't ask for money. Why? Because what would Pascal do, right? Write a song about that. And then while you're at it, say, hey, do I really know Jesus, or does Pascal know me better than I think I know me? Yeah, I think so. He simply adores the Gospels. Do you? See, yeah, we could just go on for hours. Boom, there you go. You want to write some lyrics? Throw this down. Okay. But don't ask for money. And don't ask me for money. Don't ask me for my time if you don't have the time to share love. Make love? You don't make love, you share it. If you think you're making love, you don't understand the meaning of the word love, right? That's why I always see, people make love too. I think it's making love with, but I think it's more appropriately expressed sharing love with. Like, if you're kind of lonely, girl, do you need someone new to talk to? Anybody else like that song? Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Because he's kind of nervous, so he's saying, "Oh yeah, all right," So, if you feel like, can I sit down here beside you? Oh yeah, all right. If I seem to come on too strong, I hope that you will understand. Yeah, so if you're as lonely as I am, and would you mind sharing the night together? Would you mind sharing? Anybody else like that song? Would you like to dance with me and hold me? You won't want to be holding you. Oh yeah, all right. It's a good tune, man. Sharing the Night's Sexy Eyes. That's also a good one. Yeah. Anybody else like Dr. Hook? Yeah, Dr. Hook. They're one of my favorites, man. Yeah. That's one of their originals, right? Sharing the Night Together. Sexy Eyes, and Sylvia's Mother, yeah. And God, what else? Dr. Hook is good, man. I think the first big hit that I heard of this, when your body's had enough of me and I'm laying flat out on the floor. When you think I've loved you all I can, I'll love you a little bit more. It's not really love. That's more or less the act of sexual reproduction. Okay. But it seems like we never have enough time to do all the things we want to. Remember when Mom, I saw the SOS Band the other night on one of my feeds, as Mom was just like totally mortified in Tucson because all our kids were sitting there singing that song about sex, and we were still in the Mormon zone. Maybe we didn't know what we were singing. We could have been playing Tiddlywinks or washing each other's hair. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Because they didn't talk about doing sex. It just said we never take the time to do all the things we want to. We could be playing electric football. We could be playing Uno. We could be playing charades. Okay? We could be telling jokes. We could be listening to jokes. We could be writing songs. But baby, we could do it. Lock the door, pull out the phone. Baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it right. We never seem to take the times to do all the things we want to. It could be drinking chocolate milk at a cantaloupe party. It could be dancing around singing Kangaroo. It could be happy talking. It could be anything we want to do. It never says sex. It just says, baby, we can do it. Let's do it. Right? You just did like they did on Red Eye on Fox News. You just put the balls in the rack with the thing, it's about bowling, but you made it sex. You made it. Poor Margaret Cho trying to please Quentin Tarantino, right? Margaret! You did that. You did that your own damn self, right? You and your dirty mind, right? And why is it dirty if it's two people, You know, because that's what I liked about Amy. You know, she didn't make you feel dirty when you did things that felt good to enjoy each other's company, enjoy feeling good. Okay. And I know it was part of a science project. I'm certain it's part of a science project. Okay. And it'll be a lot more healthy and a lot more quote unquote clean when you get the debt and trespass the hell out of my bedroom. We need to turn that one into a freaking song right immediately. Ly. You're in a dark, scary room, and sitting there in the room is Dracula. How do you say goodbye? Immediately. Ly. Okay, get your asses and elbows out of my out of my bedroom, right? And the rest of you. And Festivus for the rest of us, take that with you too. And take the Festivus pole. What about the Christmas tree? You can leave that. We like those. I come from Germanic people. Germanic. Okay, you can leave the Christmas tree. We like the Christmas trees. It's a pagan festival. Okay. Ruby Red Dress, just leave me alone, just leave me alone, just leave me. Anybody else like Helen Reddy? Yeah, I like Helen Reddy. You and me against the world. I am woman. Peaceful. Candle in the water. I mean, anybody else love? I just love Helen Reddy. You ready for Helen Reddy? I've been ready here for Helen Reddy. Anybody else ready for Helen Reddy? We need more Helen Reddy. Are you ready for it? What was the other? Ain't no way to treat a lady. Earl, it's very important. Listen to this song. Earl, listen. Yes, mother. Damn good tune, yo. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm fucking wide awake, and I'm Bono and Edge now, and Larry and Adam. Adam's the one that dated. Was he married to Campbell? You know, the Campbell girl. You can't date a Campbell. They betrayed us all to the British. Well, it's not her fault. She couldn't outrun the massa. Okay, her great-great-grandma couldn't outrun the massa. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Nicole Campbell? Right, okay. Yeah, she's a cute girl. There's a lot of cute girls, but will they stand up for the Lord's Prayer with you? That's beautiful. Ruth and Esther. There you go. Okay, peace out, y'all. We'll talk later. I got tours to do, and you can't sleep around here in this faith-forsaken hellhole unless they, give you permission to sleep. Assholes. Asses and elbows. I'm working on it. Yeah. Fixing that technology. You know me. There is no other people's property. It's all a gift from the glory of God. Fixing the technology. Yeah, you know me. All right, peace out.